Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's two E's, no Y. You heard me. That's two E's, no Y. And in this video, we're going to be reacting for the very first time to Little Simz Introvert. Now, so far, I've reacted to two Little Simz joints, Gorilla, as well as Good for What. I'm late. She's amazing. I'm late to the party. She's amazing. And I think anyone else already knows that. So I'm interested to jump into this new one, Introvert, from her. So if you're excited like I'm excited, then let me know. But we always got to get started with my intro. Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's bring that up, put that there. Boom. Okay, first things first, like and comment on all the content, especially as soon as it comes out. That helps trigger the algorithm so they can put the video up high in the rankings so I can get seen by more people. Okay, also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade, so I take that POV into all the reactions I do, okay? I also do reviews and unboxings on this channel, so trust me, this is a place for you. Hit the subscribe button, and let's get into this first-time reaction. Little Simz Introvert. If you're ready like I'm ready, she's got bars and visuals every time. So let's see if it's 3 for 3. Big shots. Oh my. Okay, I love, or first of all, dancing. Love, but I just big vaulted ceilings. I love seeing this in this whatever cathedral or what it may be. Just let you know. Look at this symmetrical shot. Okay, let's show some artwork. Let's show some dancing. But look at that. Look at that. Leading lines pushes you all the way back in there. Tell me this doesn't show depth. And I love the light coming through. So this side, you get to see all the cracks and crevices, right? Whereas this side seems to be like more mysterious. It just shows texture and depth. I'd hate to see this whole place lit up. It wouldn't feel as nice as it feels right now. Let's go. Yo, also we gotta give shout outs, bro. Like who? Director Solomon. Joel and Jan. Joel and Jan, those will be on the imaging. Solomon directing. Okay, let's go. Plus, it looks like they got shots of reality footage. This is about to bruh.
The kingdom's on fire, the blood of a young Messiah. I see sinners in a church, I see sinners in a church. Sometimes I might be introvert, there's a war inside. I hear battle cries, mothers burying sons, young boys playing with guns. The devil's a liar, fulfill your wildest desires.
I love the texture of that.
Now I don't want to be the one to doctor this, but if you can't feel pain, then you can't feel the opposite. The fight between the yin and yang's a fight you'll never win. I study humans, that makes me an anthropologist. I'm not into politics, but I know it's dark times. Parts of the world still living in apartheid. But if I don't take this winner's flight, that's career suicide. Though I should have been a friend when your grandma died. I see the illness, see my aunt laying in her bed. I see her soul rising as her body gets closer to death.
Find a way.
hide, but it's time to reveal. I hate the thought of just being a burden.
Whoa. Look at the shot. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing right here. And they're just on a football field. But those two poles of lights plus like this obvious, I'm assuming that's a screen on the other side or something. Maybe I'm not exactly sure what that is right there, but yeah, it just sets the tone and it almost cuts it directly into its thirds. I'm assuming because they're moving, but when they shot it, they were like, yeah, we'll just shoot this head on like this. And then like look at these leading lines that just say, look at her, she's right in the middle, as if you're not already looking there. Let's go.
I hate that these conversations are surfaced. Sim's an artist or Sim be the person. To you I'm smiling but really I'm hurting. I dedicate my life and gave my heart over 20-something years left, wondering how I even feel, but was it even worth it? I bottle up and let's spill it in verses. One day I'm wordless, next day I'm a wordsmith. Close to success but to happiness I'm the furthest. At night I wonder if my tears will dry on their own, hoping I will fulfill Amy's purpose. Angel said don't let ego be a disturbance. In the demon said motherfucker you earn this. Like they strip you of everything you're deserving. Realize there is a prison and nasty and conditioned as fuck. Man, it's like they can't sleep till our spirit is crushed. How much fighting must we do? We've been fearless enough. All we've seen is broken homes here in poverty, corrupt government officials.
Yo.
Lies and atrocities, how they talking almost threatening the economy, knocking down communities to re-up on properties. I'm directly affected, it does more than just bother me. Look beyond the surface, don't just see what you wanna see. My speech ain't involuntary, projecting attention straight from my lungs. I'm a black woman and I'm a proud one. We walking blind, faith not knowing the outcome, but as long as we're unified, then we've already won.
Yes. This is big. It feels like her, like that track that just is like, yo, like I gotta speak about something. You know what I mean? I can't just sit by and use and not say something with my platform. You know what I mean? And so, I look at what's going on in the world today, and it looks like she's talking about conflict and, like, of all, like, she's just not, like, the imagery is just trying to show a lot of it, and it doesn't seem tailored, at least for me, anything. But like when I hear her talking about apartheid, and then I'm seeing, images of I don't know, uprising. Well, you see like these war images from the paintings and stuff like that, and whatever this, I don't know if it's an art museum or a cathedral or whatever it is, but then you also see like images from the reality footage of like some sort of like revolutions or, rioting, or not like rioting, but like, like when the powers that be have the people oppressed, the people must stand up and fight. And that's what I'm getting vibes all from this, so it's just complex and big. And so like I feel like it's not like, like how like Kanye had his Diamonds Are Forever type of track, or Jay with his well, things have changed with Jay-Z since then, but you kind of get that idea. It's just that bigger song, and it's going to be more artsy. I'd also like to give a shout out to some of the choreography that's going on. It's done in that contemporary dance style or whatever, right? And so like I didn't get introduced to it until like maybe 15 years ago or something like that. Like until then I just knew, like my culture's dance styles and stuff like that. So to see some of this and they're interpreting through this dance, and it's also mixed with the crump dancing. But right when they were doing some of the other, like right here, that's interpreted right here. This is what I'm talking about, the contemporary. Love it. You hear the uplifting strings, and then the images to match, unity, the sun, like little Messiah ish. Ooh. Oh. Love the texture of this. The texture of the film here. Okay, so we got to give a shout out once again to Jan, who was in charge of the lighting, and then Joel, who captured it and used the proper camera settings to get there. It is beautiful. Little soft, softened key light from right out here, which is hitting him on the far end, which is giving us things like this outline here, the outline here, the more light you see on his shoulder here and on the side of his face outlining, and it separates our talent from what's behind them. Because imagine if we didn't have this line, you wouldn't be able to tell where his head stops and his and the curtain begins. Does that make sense?
And so it begins. The base is an amalgamation of everything. Rules are not to be played by rebels. The story of never ending. Your introversion led you here. Intuition protected you along the way. Feelings allowed you to be well balanced. And perspective gave you foresight. The top of the mountain is nothing without the climb. Only the
October. You know what I'm saying? It's a big month for my household.
strong will survive. Only the strong.
I love it. It's been nothing but powerful, positive images since the turn. I love it.
Alone,
That contemporary dance
but
style.
not lonely. Your truth unveils with time. As you embark on a journey of what it takes to be a woman.
Wow. I didn't hear that there. Introvert. I'd want to be an introvert when the world be acting like that, but we gotta once again ending on a positive shot here. Yeah, ending on everybody, like coming together. Now I don't know if that is, to me, it's a little Messiah-ish. Like
To be a woman.
like more than I feel like the people are coming together per se, but that's what the people got to do though. When the powers that be, you know, ain't doing what's right for the majority of the people. If the people don't stand up, the people are doomed to the decisions of the power that be, and sometimes the decisions of few for where the results affect the decision of many. I personally don't always trust that, or I don't trust it if it doesn't have some form of check and balance in there. And so, like, I don't know specifically. She's a UK artist, right? So their history that is taught to them is a little bit different from the stuff that is focused and taught to us. So there's things that and struggles that she's speaking about that may not have been taught to me or hit home hard in my head over here in the States. So I feel like I'm kind of ignorant to specifically what she's talking about, because, like, I just kind of know the history of my country, right? I'm not super well versed in the history of all the rest of the countries. And then again, I'm also, I'm also programmed to know certain stuff about my history versus somebody else's. And I should do some more looking into it, as we all should. But yeah, man, this girl, a little sense. This isn't as much of a bop, though. The other two were so boppy that I kind of feel like I'm let down, because at my age, it's kind of like, man, see, I don't want to say it's full on little preachy, but it's just a little bit of, like, look at the world and how crazy it is. And I'm kind of already past it. Like, the pieces are already in place for the end game. So I'm just kind of making my moves for me and my family until we get there. But and I don't mean that in like a selfish way, but I think we should all focus on exactly what's close knit around you. And the more and more you solidify how the things right here are good, the more and more you can branch out and start to affect your and build your community wider. And right now, my capacity can't affect the world, right? And then I just figure out how far does it go down to where my capacity affects. Like I just supporting some community stuff yesterday, an event that I went down. I actually got some footage. I was going to kind of show y'all kind of what we do here, at least in the Springs, and some players that put together this thing for the community to get behind. And like that's the type of stuff I feel like I can affect and change right now. But who knows, as the platform grows, maybe I'll have to have a bigger voice, you know what I mean? So who knows? Either way, if you enjoyed this reaction and this video like I did, please like the video, comment on it right away. And if you enjoyed any of this content in this reaction video, hit the subscribe button. Once again, music videographer by trade, and I take that POV into these reactions I do. Okay. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Should be here. Should be there. If not, should be somewhere. All right, peace.